Hello, this is Mr. Cam Productions, and today I'm here to give you a first world tour. Sorry about this, I just noticed it. And so this is a tour of the first world I ever made. And I started it in 1.7. I know it says creative mode here, but I started it in 1.7, and almost all of this was made like legit. It wasn't hacked in or anything, except when I started knowing the duplication glitch, I got all this good stuff. And then all this is basically from my hotel. I'll show you. But this castle, the first house I ever made, I actually took down. I found this place and I made like a little house right here. And it was actually right here. You can see where the cobblestone was. And it was about that big, and it had a wall, and I remember a creeper. Not from this, like, big hole, but a creeper blew up right by my glass. And it was a nightmare. But I tested out the nether. That's all glitched. But, and then the second thing I really ever made was probably this little cheap looking hotel. I thought it was cool back then, but I just started playing Minecraft, and for a room it costs 5 blocks of wood. And it's your basic stuff with a chest. Now I always used to look in there, be like, and then here's like to be like, if someone left it, then I would take it. This is the janitor's closet. This is another little room. And this hotel was built from what I had. And all this wood, I didn't like hack this wood in or anything. And there aren't very many trees around here. I cut down way over there, and I took down like a whole forest to do this. Never really finished it. And then this was supposed to be, now you can stack them, but this was before when you couldn't stack them. So it's gonna be like not a coffee thing, but you know. Never got a pool, and it's a little bit sucky, but it's the second thing I ever built. Well, the third, because I remember this was the first. This was a monument. I'm very proud to this day of this little thing. Now this wasn't there, so because it was the first thing I ever made, I had it going down, but eventually a creeper blew up and there were no ladders there, and I never really cared to fix it. But I had this sign, and it said the fun way down, because there's like a lake right there, and so you just like go in here. Now all this used to be like this. It's just when the 1.8.2 came out, it started snowing. So yeah. And this was my little tree farm. This was like a mix of trees and all the other good stuff. Never really took care of this very much because it hardly had anything. This was my first mine I ever made. It was something little. I planned on doing some type of strip mine. Yeah, it didn't work out. And then I just kind of like destroyed it. This was the house I was going to make for my friend. Never really finished it. Or I think it might have been my second house it was supposed to be. And this was my first ever cobblestone generator. Oh, looky, the water froze. Yeah, first cobblestone generator. And the water would go under here, and I'd used to like break this with a pickaxe, and I put these there because it takes longer to mine, and the cobblestone would just go under here and into a slot right there, and I will get it right here. And that was like the first cobblestone generator I ever made, because it was for something that I'm very proud of today, and it's not completely finished, but I'm not going to show you that till the end. It also partially helped me with my castle. And now let's get to the little theme part. And this took a long time because I never really knew about redstone and everything. This was my first one. You had to climb up this huge ladder, and you'd set the minecart. And then you get in, and then all you do is go down. I destroyed most of the tracks, but basically you just go down and you come up, and there was a block there that stopped you. And my second one was neat. It was like the best one I ever saw. So basically it was called Miner Joe, and you got in and it went down, and it went back up, and then it went down. And this, I was so proud of this when I made it. It was unbelievable to me because I could only do things that went down. I didn't know about the other rails, and I tried to make this look like a cave, but it didn't work because it's called Miner Joe. And I was going to extend the track that way, but I didn't have enough. And then it went down like this, and then it stopped. And you climb up this ladder. Then you'd have to climb up this ladder. And then when I got here, I remember my first impression. I was like, where in the world am I? And I saw that right there, and I was like, oh. So I just made this little tunnel, and I popped up right here. This was the third thing I made. It's the drop tower. And these nether bricks, I remember I was like, awesome, because I thought they were so cool. So all you do is you fall in the water, does no damage, and yeah. Then I made this little farm because I needed some animals, but I thought they were just going to spawn in there because before you couldn't do, these watermelons were after 1.8.2, but before you couldn't do the wheat, and I didn't have any wheat, you know, because, yeah, there wasn't really any in a stronghold, but I did find one wheat, and I'll show you what I did with it later. But so yeah, I just made this little thing right here, and this was gonna be my farm. And then I remember this roller coaster. It was called Up, Down, and Around the Corner, I think. And you climb up this ladder, and you go down, well, down, up, around the corner, and then you go up, and then you go down, 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 and then you'd stop or something like that. My friend got stuck in this cave once. But yeah, I was all experimenting. I didn't know half of the things about Minecraft. And then I made my TNT cannon. I love this thing. Still to today. I don't even know if it works anymore because my friend built it for me. And I kind of modified it, but I don't know if it works. Yeah, it works. I think. Maybe? Yep, it works. And that leads me to my second house. Now this, I kind of tried to do something like Map Gaming where he had his bridge. And I had my house here, like a little island. But you can't go anymore. This is the end of the world, so I couldn't make it like a super nice house, and I had a couple chests, nothing in them. And then I'll show you what I did when I figured out the magic of duplicating. Yeah, that's my gigantic TNT hole. And I would actually like blow up mountains so I could like go down there like that mountain, and then someone just totally like griefed this mountain, and I hated him. But oh yeah, I did make my lava tower before I started duplicating. Oh, that took forever. I'll show you the real way in. So these were my chests. They were always full with things, and yeah, I tried to make a refrigerator. Didn't work out. So yeah, they were always full with things, and I will leave you for my duplicating for part 2. Thank you.